this is my art lesson plan. So I do not have washable paint or anything. This is the only paints I have for this, and I only have one toilet paper tube. But if I was doing it in the classroom, it would be washable paint, and there would be a lot of these. So also I don't have any stuffed animals or anything, so I'm just gonna pretend I'm doing it to some random kids, some imaginary kids. Okay, so if I was in Miss Chade's class, she would normally be doing the large group and I would be setting up the small group. So I would first write every student's name on each piece of paper, and then flip it over. And I do that for every single student, and I would set up, there would be art trays, the mess trays I think that they're called. There would be, I think, 6 or 7 set up for half the class. During the small group time, Miss Changit has a table set up and I have a table set up. So I will set it up that way, and I will have about 6 different colors of washable paint, and I would have one or two of these for each student, depending on how many I could accumulate in the time before we needed it. There would be a piece of paper for each student, and then there would be, I'm using paper plates, but there would be either a paper plate or one of those little paint trays. So yeah, I would set it up, and once Ms. Changit was done with her large group lesson, she would dismiss the students one by one to pick which station they would like to be at. So if they came to my station and they would sit down, this is what I would do. Hello, students. So in front of you there's this brown roll. What is this from? Yes, it's from a toilet paper roll. What do you think we could do with this? Yeah, we could look through it, put our fingers in it. What else could we do with it? We could talk through it. Do you think we could paint with it? Yeah. See this right here? We could use that, dip it in paint, and paint with it. But what shape would it make if we used this to paint with? A circle, right, exactly. So I'm gonna give each one of you guys some colors of paint, and I want you to paint a picture with the toilet paper tubes on your paper. You can make whatever you want. You can stack the circles, or you could make lines. You can do anything you want. I want you to make a beautiful picture out of the toilet paper tubes. Make lots of circles with the different colors of paint. So then I'd ask each student what colors of paint they would like. They can pick 3 out of the 6. If they want more, they can of course have more. I only have 3 colors of paint, so I'm using pink and black. So yeah, I flatten it out a little bit, and maroon. So yeah, I would let the students make whatever type of picture they would like with these colors of paint. It makes circles. So if some students get done early, or they would like to make another picture, or just students that I know are higher, I would ask them if they'd like to make a pattern, and I would suggest that to all the students, I think, especially if the students finished fast, which I could imagine them doing that. I would show them first what pattern I would make, because knowing the students in the class that I was in before this all happened, they would need someone to show them what a pattern would look like. So I would do that, make a circle, and then I would show them that I would do black next, and then pink, and then black, and then pink, and then black. And that would just allow them to see patterns and make patterns out of this. But really the main goal is just for them to just be creative and make a cool picture using the circle stamp. So yeah, it's basically just like a makeshift stamp. And then once these students were done, they would put the pictures on the drawing trays in the art center, and then the next group of students would switch to my table, and I would do this all again. So, yep. Oop, I don't want to get my hair messed up.